What kind of papers do you have?
Immigration.
I'm immigration, so what kind of paper do you have?
That one, the A94 something it's called.
There's no such thing as A94.
On October 17, 2024, Cape Coral police were doing a welfare check when they found Elizabeth Novac panhandling with her 7-year-old son. After running her name, they discovered she was wanted for shoplifting over $1,000 at Target. Few days ago, allegedly using her 7-year-old to push the cart. Let's take a closer look.
Hey! So, unfortunately, you're not allowed to panhandle like you're doing.
No here?
No, not anywhere in the county. You can't stand on the corner anywhere and ask for money.
Okay, sorry, but I'm not gonna come here anymore.
Oh, do you have an ID or anything?
No, I forgot it at home.
So you don't have any kind of ID on you?
No.
Okay, is that your van?
No, I'm coming with the Uber.
Okay.
I don't have a car. I'm driving.
What's your first name?
Elizabeth.
If you want, just hang out at the front of the car for me.
Detective Fleming.
Hey, Detective Fleming, it's Officer Hurst.
How you doing, man?
Good. I am 1012 with your attempt to identify suspects here at the Target at Santa Barbara Veterans.
Excellent. Great. Does she have any ID that she gave you?
She said she left it at home.
Oh, okay.
But do we have any kind? Well, I mean, obviously we've got some PC. She's got a bag with her. Does that give me enough to double check to make sure she doesn't actually have ID on her?
No, I don't have PC on her yet. There's a problem.
Okay.
I didn't have a photo of her to show Julia over there at the store. So, yeah. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out there, attempt to talk to her, take a good photo of her that I can put in a photo array, and then at the end of all that, I'll see whether it ends up being a physical arrest or not. But yeah, hold her for me there, and and I'm on my way.
All right.
Thank you for the call.
Yes, sir. And how long have you been here?
Just like half an hour something. Not
And
too
you
long.
got all that? Did you bring that money?
No, I have some money. Mine's money.
Okay. How much? I mean, standing here in that half hour, how much stuff did you guys get?
We did like $50 something.
Okay.
Because we was about to leave, when you came, because we didn't want to stay anymore,
Okay.
We wanted
Has anybody ever talked to you before about standing on corners asking for money?
no,
Never? It's never happened in Cape Coral?
about here?
Yeah.
No, here, no.
Okay.
You mean at the...
Just anywhere in the city of Cape Coral. Has a Cape Coral officer ever talked to you about asking for money?
Yeah, I think so one time, but it was like long time ago at the Baltimore or something.
You said at where?
At Baltimore.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Over off of Del Prado?
It's not far from here.
Okay.
It's in the same, in Cape Coral.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Good. Good. Hey, how are you? Speak English?
Hi, yeah.
Yes. Well, you're Prieto with immigrations. Do you have any ID with you?
I don't have it right. You already see that.
You
I
have
forgot it at home.
You don't have any ID with you?
No.
Not at all?
No.
No documents at all?
Nothing.
Okay.
I ended up finding her through some prior call history.
Okay.
The driver's license number matches her in the picture.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions over here, immigration related?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your status in the United States?
Like how I live here? I have the papers from...
What kind of papers do you have?
Immigration.
I'm immigration, so what kind of paper do you have?
That one, the A94 something it's called.
There's no such thing as A94.
I don't know how they call, the papers, but they give me from the immigration.
When did you come to the United States?
It's around like 2 years.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
To where?
From back home in Europe.
Okay. Well, how do you get here?
I came like from Mexico.
So you crossed to Mexico.
Yeah.
So you flew from where? Where's home for you?
From Hungary.
So Hungary is home,
Yeah.
not Romania. You're Hungarian.
No, I came from Hungary.
So you're Hungarian.
No, I'm from Romania.
So how do you get from Romania to Hungary?
The Hungary is not far from Romania. It's
Right.
like
So you drove, you flew. How do you?
Yeah, with a plane.
You flew from
Yeah.
Romania to Hungary,
Yeah,
and then from Hungary you went to where?
to Mexico.
You flew from Hungary to Mexico.
Yeah.
Why didn't you fly from Romania to Mexico?
Because I don't know. It was we didn't have like a we didn't know how to come. It was like too complicated.
It's too complicated to fly from Romania to Mexico, but it's not complicated to fly from Hungary.
There's no from Romania. There's no like airport. It's in Romania.
There's no airport in Romania.
It's like a
So you
small
have-
city.
Okay, so how do you fly from Romania to Hungary if there's no airport?
Yeah, it is like a small airport, but we need to go first to Hungary. There's a big airport, so we can travel.
So internationally,
everywhere.
you mean? Okay, so there's an international airport in Hungary.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no international airport in Romania.
No, it's small.
So I cannot go, if I want to go to Romania right now, I cannot fly to Romania.
No, first you have to go like to Hungary, like Budapest.
Right.
Yeah, so then you get a car, then you go to Romania.
Okay, okay. I'm just trying to understand, right? Because I don't live there. It's the three of you.
Yeah,
Okay. Who's the dad?
he's not here.
Where is he at?
He's in Europe.
Did he get permission to his kid being in this country? Did the dad give permission to his kid be outside of Romania?
I'm not with him anymore.
So you have full custody of him?
Yeah.
You have the paper for that?
Yeah.
For the full custody?
Yeah, the baby he born here.
He was born in the United States?
Yeah.
So he was not born.
He's not born in Europe.
Okay.
Here.
So you were pregnant when you crossed?
No.
You say you've been here 2 years, right?
No, I was here like before. It's like 30.
So you're, okay, let me get, because this is getting more confusing. So, you're Irish,
Yeah.
so you're from UK. You have your,
From Ireland.
from Ireland, you have your Irish passport.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the connection to Romania? with you?
No, there's only my country, Romania.
Romania is only your country.
Yeah, but I live in Ireland before. Because I born there.
You were born in Ireland. How long did you live in Ireland?
I lived like 13, 14 years.
In Ireland.
Before, yeah.
And then you went back to Romania,
Yeah.
right? How long were you in Romania?
Like for a few years.
How many years?
Like 5, 6 years.
5, 6 years in Romania?
Yeah. Then I came to Europe. Yes.
Okay. Did you ever apply for a visa to come to the United States legally?
No.
No, why not?
Because I had my passport, Irish.
Right, but you're living in the United States.
Yeah.
How are you living in the United States if you haven't applied for anything to be here legally?
Yeah, but I applied only like they give me the papers, from immigration.
What paper? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What paper do you have?
I'm sorry.
You have to deal with the concept.
I'm sorry too, Elizabeth. You realize that you've implicated your son into a grand theft. Does that sit well with you? No, it's not. Okay. I don't believe that for a second. No. If you want to tell me 10 years from now we run into each other in 10 years, and you haven't stolen a single thing since then I'll believe you. But until then, I have to go off with what I see. Is there anything else that you can tell me to help me understand what's happening out here, why you're stealing from Target? Nobody needs to send $100 property. But it's still a $20 property. So let's be honest. You were stealing that to resell it to make some money. Alright. Well, you picked a really dumb thing to steal to end up in the NFL. I wish you had it in one hand. tell him. Elizabeth, I have an important question for you. Do you have any weapons on you? Do you carry a knife with you? Do you carry a pistol? Anything like that? No? Yeah, that's the first order. Take a few points back, turn to the left. Presently, you are under arrest for 2 charges. One is grand theft. The other is contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Both of them.
Pretty slim unless they come from Mars.
Yeah.
But I figured out.
You don't have anything else, any other contraband items that's hidden on your person, any drugs, anything like that? I don't see a clasp on this. Does this just go over your head?
No, it has like open.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Kind of get lucky. Gotta ask people for money. Those are like $9.50, $10 for boxes, aren't they?
It's not good.
Be expensive.
Yeah. Did someone give you this 50?
That was mine.
That was yours? I'm not taking your money. I'm just documenting it. I was just curious if there's people out here that are giving panhandlers $50 just out of the goodness of their hearts, because if so, that's really something. Okay, so it's 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 US currency. Is there anything else that, nothing else? Figure that all out.
Go ahead, have a seat in the car.
We won't take her anywhere. I'll grab the phone.
No, okay, Darus. Ashuden? Darus. Te tiden se pena kut kalando kërgjinihtu. Hi. Hi.
Are they on the way?
Yeah, they said they're gonna be here like in a few minutes.
Okay. How do they know where you're at?
Sorry?
How do they know where you're
I
at?
told them the place here.
You told them,
I told them it's outside my house, so they know this place.
so they know the target?
Yeah, they know this plaza. Yeah.
Okay. How do they know? Because I didn't hear you like mention target or.
They know where I live, you know. So that we are like family, you know. So they know.
Okay, but you don't live anywhere like close to this. You live way away.
It's around like 10 minutes from here. Do you know where's the apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not far from here. It's 10 minutes. You can see on the GPS.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm going down.
How you doing? Very good. How about yourself?
Okay, what happened? What's going on?
Before you have any documents with you, how do you?
I have an ID, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm in Florida, driver's
fine.
license.
That's fine. That's fine.
You okay?
How do you know?
They stay with me.
They're staying with you.
They stay with me, yeah. They stay with me sometimes. They have their own house. But yeah, she was with the cardboard, right? She was begging, or what happened?
Well, regarding that case, that's on them. But my question is just, how come we release him to you? What's your relationship?
I'm how do you say this? We've been friends. I've been friends with her since we were kids. His dad actually left them when he was very small, and I've been kind of helping with them, taking care of them ever since. The woman knows me if she wants. You can open the door, like we can talk. She's the one that called me. I can show you.
So you're not grandpa then?
I'm not grandpa, no.
Okay.
No, I'm just I'm their friend. I know their grandpa. The grandpa is friends with my dad. So yeah.
Okay.
She steal anything? What happened?
I cannot divulge any information about that. That's not done for me.
I understand.
Hold on a second. There's somebody rolled up, but it's not the grandfather.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Remember you?
Sorry, I got my...
Oh, you're good.
Oh,
you're good.
yeah.
Remember?
You live on Skyline, yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember.
Yeah. So?
So, you're not her dad.
No, her
Her dad was supposed to be coming, right?
Her dad? No, her dad's at home. Her dad's sick. Her dad's becoming 60 years old.
Okay. Well, the person I was trying to talk to in English on the phone never spoke to me in English. Was that you? You just didn't want to address me?
I did. Was I speaking to you? But you didn't tell me who you were.
Okay, you could... Because she told you that she was getting arrested.
Yeah, she told me she was getting arrested. What did you want me to do? I'll come and get the kid.
Alright, so... The father is...
So you knew his dad?
Yeah, back when we were younger. He left the kid when he was like a little kid. So she's been struggling ever since, you know. So I've been trying to kind of help him, take care of him sometimes, you know. So, yeah.
Okay. Where did you guys meet?
Us?
Yeah.
We're from the same hometown. We used to live in Ireland together like a long time ago.
That accent just like popped up out of nowhere.
I know, it happens sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
So you're Irish also?
I'm Irish, yeah. I was born and raised in Ireland. Parents are Romanian.
When did you come to US?
About a year and a half ago.
To where?
Sorry?
To where?
From Ireland.
Right, where you moved away?
Yeah, came here illegally.
Illegally?
Legally.
Legally?
Yes, I came here on a visa.
Which kind of visa?
Not work visa. Business visa.
What kind of business do you have? I'm immigration, by the way. Making theater.
Sure.
Immigration.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. So,
Sorry, no. What is it called again? It's like when you come here on holidays. Vacation.
okay.
That would be a good start, but I can't release them to you here out by the roadside.
I get you.
So here's the plan. Clearly you're in good with the family, you know them very well. Of course. All right. So what I'm going to do is, I've been here waiting almost an hour for somebody to come and take this child.
I understand.
Because I didn't want
There
it.
was traffic. Believe me, if I want to come fast, I want to come, but there's so much traffic on the road. Look,
Alright,
I can show you pictures as well.
Well, I could have got to the airport in less, in an hour. So
I know, but
anyways,
on Pine Island Road, there was too much traffic. Honestly.
all I'm telling you, sir, is I'm already an hour behind on what I need to do administratively here. She's been in handcuffs an hour longer than she needs to be, and I'd like for him to be able to sit down and be comfortable somewhere. But I also have legal requirements on making sure I'm releasing him to the right person.
I can call my father. He's just here. He's just at McDonald's. He can come over here. Came with the
But
minivan.
again, your father isn't his family either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transport him to the station in my car. He's not going to be handcuffed or anything like that.
Okay.
There's nothing scary for him. He's going to sit with one of the ladies from our Victims Advocate Center, and then she's going to keep him company until his family can get out.
Okay. What if I bring the grandfather here?
I'm not going to wait for that long because I've been here for over an hour.
Yeah,
And I have things that I
see
need.
the kid is not comfortable. He's literally crying.
I have things that I need to do, sir.
I understand.
And I've already tried to be accommodating to them. I didn't have to wait the hour, just so that you're aware.
I understand, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
May I
So
come him at least? Because he can't be alone. Like,
You can't sit behind me in the car. No, I'm sorry.
What if you follow you guys at least to the police with me and my father? Alright, then when can we pick him up?
You can't pick him up because you're not his family.
Oh,
We
what
just
if
went
I bring in his grandpa?
That's something that we'll have to determine on a case-by-case basis. We're not going to be able to figure out here by the roadside, and we can't wait here anymore. Because I have an arrest that I need to process, and like I said, I have a legal responsibility to make sure he's turned over to someone. I hope that whoever it is that comes has some proof that he is a familiar relation. If not, then I'm going to have to take a much more regrettable turn, and he's going to have to go to the Department of Children and Families. Come on. Hop in, bud. Thank you. I'll get his seatbelt here in a second.
Yeah, I got you. Grandfather doesn't speak the best of English, so
I don't
mean
doubt
he's
it.
gonna understand. He's gonna
Yeah.
understand what you guys say, so I'll be with him.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's great. I would appreciate the help.
No problem.
Okay, excuse me while I turn around here.
Sure, of course.
What's his nationality? What language does he speak?
Father?
Yeah.
I mean the grandfather?
Grandpa, yeah. Romanian. Okay. So worst case, we can call the language line because I don't think we've got any
Oh no,
specific.
he'll understand you guys, you know. I mean,
It's
I'll
just
be
a-
there as well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
In the end, Elizabeth Novac was arrested and charged with grand theft and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Officers also notified DCF due to her 7-year-old son's involvement. Do you think she was just a struggling parent trying to survive? Or was she completely out of line for involving her own child in a crime? Make sure like, comment, and subscribe. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty. This video is for educational and documentary purposes only. While you're here, check out our latest insane body cam right here.